Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to start with a new lesson, which is the word of food. First, Adam's breakfast for this morning. He ate bread, egg, milk, jam, cucumber, tomato. Does all of these kinds of food belong to the same category? No. They belong to different categories. What are the food groups? We have 6 food groups: the carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, vitamins, water, and mineral salts. We are going to start with a new thing. You should distinguish between organic and inorganic substances. The organic substances are the substances that contain carbon, and the inorganic substances are the substances that don't contain carbon. The substances or the food groups that contain carbon, they are carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, and vitamins, while the inorganic substances are the water and the mineral salts. You should distinguish between 2 types of food. Some food are simple food. They are made up of a single category of chemical organic constituent: carbohydrate, lipids or proteins, or mineral constituent: water, mineral salt. For example, like the oil and butter. Oil and butter contain only lipids. Because they contain only lipids, we are going to call them simple food. Okay. Because they contain only from one category, which is the lipid, we are going to call them simple food. If you will take another example like the meat contains lipids, proteins, and water. Because it contains the 3 categories, we can't call it simple food. We are going to talk about the complex food. A food that is made up of more than one category of chemical organic constituent: carbohydrates, lipids or proteins, or mineral constituent: water, mineral salts. Okay, like the meat and the milk, because the meat consists of proteins, lipids, and water, and the milk consists of proteins, water, and sugar, which is the carbohydrate. Because they consist of more than one category, here we have 3 categories in the milk and 3 categories in the meat, we are going to call them complex food. We will start with the first organic substances, which is the carbohydrates. We can find the carbohydrates in bread, in rice, in potato also. These are sources of carbohydrates. What is important, we should know that the carbohydrate consists of the starch and the reducing sugar. The starch that is found in the potato and another food, and we have the reducing sugar like the glucose and fructose, like the banana. You should know, because the structure of carbohydrate is like this and it consists of carbons, Thus, it's called organic substances. If you want to talk about carbohydrate, first of all, I can start from the end. From the end, here we are talking about starch, about 3 molecules, which is polysaccharide. Then, the simplest from the polysaccharide, which is disaccharide, I'm talking about 2 units, like the maltose and lactose, and the simple unit, which is the monosaccharide, which is the glucose and fructose. What is the role of carbohydrate? Carbohydrates are energetic food. They give you energy. Here we see that the carbohydrates, it will break down to give us a simple sugar. We will continue with the second organic substance, which is the protein. The sources of protein, like the meat, chicken, milk, beans, fish. The structure of protein. The protein consists of polypeptides. These polypeptides, if we cut them, we are going to obtain a simple molecule which is called amino acids. What is the role of protein? Proteins are building foods important for growth and cell repair. After the digestion of protein, we are going to obtain a simple molecule which is a nutrient, which is called amino acid. We will continue with the third type of organic substances, which is the lipids. Lipids is found in oil, olive, and butter. What is the structure of lipid? We have the glycerol head and we have fatty acids tail. We have 3 fatty acid tails. Because the structure of the lipid consists of carbon, thus it's called organic food. After the digestion of the lipids, we are going to obtain this glycerol, 1 glycerol and 3 fatty acids. What is the role of lipids? Lipids are energetic foods. They maintain body temperature. We will continue with the fourth type of organic substances, which is the vitamins. The role of the vitamin, it's essential for normal growth and development of an organism. Pay attention that vitamins are found in vegetables, fruits, and in some medicines also. We finished first of all the organic substances. We talked about carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, and vitamins. Now we are going to continue with the inorganic substance. First of all, we will start with water. In the newborn infant, 80% of his body is water. In adult male, 60% we have water, and in adult female, 50%. Because the structure of water, it consists of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom, and it doesn't contain carbon, thus it's called inorganic substance. What is the role of water? It involved in intracellular reactions. It transports different substances inside your body, and it maintains constant body temperature. What are the sources of water? In drinking water or in eating vegetables and fruits which are rich in water. The last type, which is mineral salts, mineral salts consist of sodium atom Na+, and Cl- chloride atom to form NaCl. Because it doesn't contain carbon, we are going to call it inorganic substances. What is the role of inorganic substances? They are salts. They are involved in the biological processes and the regulation of the amount of water in the body. We finished inorganic substances. Thank you for hearing the video.